the boundary between this site here and the street is designated or denoted by a polyline. If I select, there's the line. Let me just beef its thickness up for the moment, so line weight, just so that you'll be able to see it a little more easily, we'll beef its thickness. So you can see, whoops, there's the symbol I've selected. So there's the polyline. You can see here that the polyline extends halfway across that crossover there, and there appears to be in fact some extra lines in there. So this whole boundary between street and our property needs some cleaning up, and the obvious thing to do is to break the polyline at that point. If I pick the polyline, can you see that it's got fit spline option? What I want to show you is I'm going to use the break command and break it at the logical point, which is the junction there. So let's do it. But what you'll find is that the polyline, the resultant polyline, has lots and lots of vertices in it, and there's a way to avoid that. So it's modify and break. The first prompt, or the prompt, says select the object to be broken. I'm going to use the O-snap intersect and pick it there, and then I'm going to use the O-snap intersect and pick at the same point. Now when we pick the polyline, it has been broken, but can you see the very large number of vertices that have been put onto that polyline? So I'm going to undo. It undoes the break, and then I'm going to change the polyline now into just lines and arcs. So no curve fitting's been applied to this polyline. So let's run the break again. So modify and break, again picking the line, the first break point at that intersection, and the second break point at exactly the same intersection. Now when we pick that segment, we've got what we're after. We have a polyline running through there, and we can now apply our curve fitting. And let's do a fit spline, and what we're left with now is a nice smooth curve running through there. Let's bring that line width back to by layer. So there's our curve fitting. We can always add extra vertices if we want by right clicking over and insert a vertex. That gives us an extra vertex, finer control, and you might want to do that at this point here. Insert another vertex. You might want to move that one along. So that gives me great and very fine control over that line. Just to finish off, I think we could remove that segment, and there's some bad drafting in here, isn't there? There's another line segment there, another line segment, and where does this last one? We could remove all of those, and we could just put an arc in position. So draw an arc. We'll put a 3-point arc, and we'll start it at the end here, and the middle can be the middle of the crossover, and the end of the arc will be like so. So there's now an arc. You could even put a mark a set out point in the road here to give the team an ability to get a nice neat arc such as that. So you can see that the break command needs to be used judiciously. Don't break polylines that have had curve fitting applied to them.